Tyson Fury back again? I thought he was retired.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Yo guys, it's your boy Chronos Boxing and I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the Gypsy King Tyson Fury making his comeback for the 55th time. Man, why does he keep retiring? He's coming back and he's going to be fighting against the Russian, who I think is still undefeated, Arslanbek Makhmudov. This is, I guess you could say, a tune-up fight for Tyson Fury. I know he's really coming back to fight AJ, but he needs, a touch-up. As usual, every time he does this, he needs a touch-up. And this is a decent guy, actually. Arslanbek, his last fight, I think, was against Dave Allen. And he looked tough. He took some decent shots. But he is pretty agonizingly slow. But he's a decent boxer. He's got some decent skill and he's got some decent power. Tyson Fury, on the other hand, he's been out of the ring for a while now. He's coming back from 2 losses to Usyk, a struggling win or exhibition bout, you could say, with the UFC former heavyweight champion Ngannou, who decked him, actually dropped him in that fight. And yeah, he had some grueling fights with Wilder before that as well. So I don't know how much more mileage Tyson Fury's got on the clock, especially with the fact of how he keeps his body in shape. He doesn't. He's always blowing up and then cutting down super fast, or blowing up, getting drunk, doing drugs, and then coming back and, just mashing up his body and putting it through it, one extreme to the other, and then obviously not to mention the concussive blows that he's been taking across the years. He's been dropped quite a few times. Yes, his recovery is very, very impressive, but how long can that last? He's 37 at this point, and to be fair, Makhmudov is 36, but honestly, he's much more fresher. He hasn't had as much mileage on him in the professional scene compared to Tyson Fury, but the quality, of course, that's where the factors are going to be in as well. So even though Tyson Fury is not doing so great, in my opinion, with keeping his health in check and keeping his body in tip-top shape, he is still, in my opinion, the technically superior guy. I think he's faster, maybe not more powerful, but I definitely also think he's more, how can I say, he looks more fitter, and like, when I mean fitter, I mean he looks better in 12 rounds than Makhmudov, if I have to be honest with you. Makhmudov does seem to get tired very quick. He's a very big guy and he looks a bit laboured a lot of the time, and Tyson Fury throughout 12 rounds is usually very fleet-footed and being able to move around very, very easily, and gliding on his feet. Even when he's blown up and cut down and do all of that, he's still pretty fleet-footed. Anyways, what do I think's going to happen? In my opinion, I think this is going to be an easy points victory for Tyson Fury, where he's going to outbox Arslanbek Makhmudov throughout 12 rounds, be able to move around him easily with his feet. I think we're going to see a lot of slowdown on Tyson Fury, just because he's getting up in age, man. There's got to be some, age factor in, and, his body slowing down at this point. I think he will be slower, but it won't be enough that Makhmudov, I think, could catch up with him or keep up with him. So I do think he'll be faster on his feet, definitely faster with his hands, and he'll just outpoint him, make him miss, and, easy points victory. I don't think he'll be able to knock out Makhmudov. In my opinion, I don't think he would. I could see possibly a late stoppage, but I just don't see that, honestly. In my opinion, I don't see that. I think Makhmudov does pose a bit of threat. He is pretty strong, and he does know how to box. He is pretty technically good. He's decent, technically. So I will believe that Tyson Fury wouldn't just try and go in crazy with this fight and just, be reckless. I think he will be smart, go on his bike and just, dust off the cobwebs, because he has been out of the ring for a while. There is a little bit of me that thinks, there could be a possibility that Makhmudov does win this fight. And I think if he does, it definitely won't be on points. It would be that he either catches Fury, where Fury just, he's caught lacking. Because Makhmudov does hit very hard. I mean, everyone hits hard in the heavyweight division, but I do think, for example, he is stronger, more powerful, I should say, than Usyk. And look what Usyk did to Tyson Fury. Obviously, bear in mind, Usyk is a way technically superior guy than Makhmudov, but I have to say, he does hit harder, Makhmudov. So I can see if there was going to be a win for him, it would be either a knockout or a stoppage, where he drops Tyson Fury and maybe stops him on his feet. Because we know that Tyson Fury does get up. His powers of recovery are astounding. Astounding. So yes, with that, my final verdict will be Tyson Fury wins this on points. But I expect this to be a pretty entertaining match. Tyson Fury will have some, near misses here. And I feel like he will be more confident against this type of fighter, just for the fact that I think he is a bit too slow for someone like Fury, where we will see him maybe showboat a bit and get away with a lot of, shenanigans that he might put up in the fight, and definitely move around and dodge all the punches like he's done with countless other slower fighters. So I do think it will be entertaining on that front. And there is a little bit of slight of me that I think, like, whoa, there could be, a bit of a shock. And, he might get hurt, and that might make things interesting. He could get cut at this point, being cut so many times. There is a chance of it opening up again. And maybe there could be that. Maybe a stoppage from a cut. But honestly, I just don't see it happening. Yes, guys, that's it for today. And let me know who you think's going to win. Do you think Tyson Fury is going to win just like I do? Or do you think Arslanbek Makhmudov has a shot? And you think he's got the power to maybe do it inside? Or maybe he's better than Fury and he will win on points? Comment down in the comment section below. Leave a like on this video, please. And subscribe if you want to see more boxing content from your boy. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.